Hello, beautiful strangers, and welcome to Cat React. I'm Cat, and I react to pretty much anything I want. Nothing complicated, nothing fancy, just a woman reacting to whatever she can stumble on the internet. It's simple, it's amateurish, and that's the way I like it. Today, I will be reacting to a film called She-Devil. It stars Meryl Streep, Rosanne Barr, and Ed Begley Jr. I'm sort of guessing like a love triangle or something, but I have no idea. I've never seen a film. I am gonna make up for that today. So, if you want to join me on the journey of discovering what this film is all about, then great, hop on and let's go.
Some women are born beautiful. They make it look easy.
Thank you.
And then there are those of us who need all the help we can get. Like me.
Oh, sweetie, they've really done you bad, didn't they?
Tonight, my husband is taking me to a very fancy affair. So I'm going to do whatever it takes to look great.
Oh, sweetie, we've all been there.
Yet another magnificent miniseries based on the passionate prose of the reigning Royal Highness of Romance, Her Majesty Mary Fisher.
Did she not attend with her husband?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my God, it's you! I don't believe it.
Ruth, what are you doing? Ruth, why don't you go get some salt and some...
Ruth, stop touching her.
I'm a financial consultant.
Really?
Yeah. I refuse to divulge any more information about myself unless you call me Bob.
Whoa. Straight into first name basis. You're married. I don't care about her because she's not married, but he is.
It's so kind of you to take me home.
Absolutely no problem. Now, Ruth, be careful.
Oh.
I'm gonna drop you here, okay, hon?
Whoa. Why are you dropping your wife off first? Shouldn't you be dropping the guest off first and then go home with your wife?
Mary Fisher is pretty and rich and thin. Fortunately, I can trust my husband.
No, you can't. That is a really pink house. It's like a dollhouse.
I guess you've got to have a very vivid imagination to write these romance novels, don't you?
But I also do a lot of research.
Your brother drove someone home, and he probably just blew a tire on the expressway. And it got late.
Where were you?
Oh, you never believe what happened. I'm headed home in the expressway, and kaboom, the rear tire goes out.
Why didn't you call me?
I landed Mary Fisher's account.
My husband is having an affair with Mary Fisher.
What's going on between me and Mary is purely professional.
Wow, you keep on lying. Wow.
Trust me.
Mary Fisher, I hope your pink palace crumbles into the sea. You're just a fling, an infatuation. Bob doesn't love you.
I love you.
Be with me, stay with me, live with me.
Mary.
Oh!
Ruth!
Oh!
What the hell are you doing?
Oh, she's planning your murder. Sweetie, that is what she's doing.
Nothing's ready. And they're here.
Yeah, well, if you would have shown up on time and helped her, then maybe things would be ready. But you didn't, so shut the fuck up.
I'm doing the best I can, Bob.
Please don't embarrass me in front of my folks.
You're not even paying attention to the fact that your wife is crying?
What are you doing down there, son?
I can't find my gerbil.
Ah!
God!
Herbie!
Ruth, what the hell is wrong with you?
You shut the F up. You have no saying in this, but this is disgusting. Poor gerbil!
Ruth, you idiot! Get it off the table!
Idiot? Did you just call your wife an idiot? I am this close to reaching in and punching him.
Why don't you get Mary Fisher to cook your dinner for
Ruth,
you?
I'm warning you!
She's his mistress, you know.
Shut up!
I had every intention of seeing this marriage through.
You're the one that started cheating. You're so... Oh, ew.
I have 4 basic assets. 1, a home. 2, a family. 3, a successful career that I work very hard to maintain. And 4, the freedom to enjoy the fruits of my labor. And I'm not gonna let you destroy everything I've worked so hard for! You're a bad mother, a lousy wife, and a terrible cook! You're a she-devil!
Why are you smashing this human being to pieces? God, I hope he dies in this film, and I hope he dies violently.
Mary Fisher lives in a palace by the sea. She's pretty and rich and thin and in love with my husband, who's her accountant. And I hate Mary Fisher.
What the actual F are you doing? Well, that's one way.
The children would like to see their father.
Uh-oh.
Andy!
I found him!
Andy, Nicolette, this is your new home. I'm sure you'll be very happy.
Take the children home.
The house is gone, burned down. They'll have a much better life here with you.
Wait a minute, Ruth.
It's not easy for a mother to be separated from her children. I bet Mary Fisher's mother feels the same way. Maybe I can help old Mrs. Fisher get reacquainted with her daughter. But first, I would need a new name.
You must report any damp or smelly beds immediately.
Do you mean?
Incontinence! Bedwetters have no place in the Golden Twilight home.
What sort of a... What is going on there?
Nurse Hooper, this is Vesta Rose. She's the new orderly.
Okay, Mrs. Fisher, open wide.
Her body as he had for a millennium, and with an ease neither of them had ever known, he reached for her nub.
I just spoke to your publisher. She's been trying to reach you. Paula's very upset. She says your new manuscript is 2 months overdue.
Oh my god. That dude is slippery than a squid. I'm telling you guys.
Andrew, what are you doing? Andrew! Your son and that mongrel are molesting my poodle.
Oh no!
This is the stupidest piece of trash I ever read.
Mary Fisher, any relation?
My daughter. Yeah, I ought to drop in on her one day. That'd scare the shit out of her.
Oh! A poor innocent dog had to die in all this. I'm done. I'm done with this film.
Pigsty! Andrew! The children don't seem to have any clean clothes. Do you think that you could possibly...
Fuzzy has just shit all over the carpet.
Would somebody please get the goddamn door?
Mother. Hello, Your Royal Highness. You better pay for the taxi.
Oh!
You would think a 41-year-old woman would have learned to appreciate her mother.
Mary, I thought you were 34.
Try one. How long have you been here?
22 years.
Really?
But I'm not going to stay here forever.
Cooper, there's over $55,000 here.
Well, I don't really have any expenses. Almost everything I make goes into the bank.
This is long-term leakage.
Okay, you devilish woman, why are you so against people wetting their beds?
Where is Mrs. Fisher?
Mother, your train leaves at 3. Shouldn't you be packing?
Can't wait to get rid of me, huh?
Look, I said I'd pay extra for the inconvenience.
Your mother is no longer welcome here.
Well, what am I supposed to do with her?
Put up with her.
My work at the Golden Twilight was over. It was now time to move on to the next stage of my plan.
Don't wrong a housewife. They go nuclear. Did she quit too?
What are you doing?
I thought you might have a plan.
Oh, I had a plan, all right. And I was glad to have Hooper as a partner.
Place could use a woman's touch, so I'll give you a good deal.
I would start an employment agency for the unloved and the unwanted.
Wow, that's a lot of papers.
All these women needed was a little support and encouragement to turn their lives around.
I've never had a real job before. I'm sure you don't have anything for someone like me.
Now, I'm sure we can find something for you. Bob was certainly moving up in the world, but like any man who runs a growing business, He always had an eye out for qualified personnel. Feast your eyes on this.
Hi, I'm looking for a personal assistant / bookkeeper. I'm not opposed to working with someone extremely attractive.
Of course you're not.
If you'll just give me your name and the name of your company.
Yeah, Robert Patchett, the Patchett Organization.
Men go crazy when I tell them my name. Olivia Honey. I'm an excellent bookkeeper and data processor.
Olivia was too good to be true. She'd give Mary Fisher a dose of her own medicine.
Hello there.
I'm Olivia. The agency sent me over to interview for the bookkeeping position.
You're hired.
Tell me how much you loved my new novel.
We extended deadline after deadline, waiting patiently for your manuscript. Then you give us something called love in the rinse cycle.
You mean you don't love it?
Fans are fickle. Disappoint them once and they will feel betrayed.
I'm exercising my option. I'm going to take it to another publisher, Paul.
Mary Fisher lives in a palace by the sea, but her life is no longer a fairy tale now that Prince Charming works late every night.
Bob, are you there? Can you pick up?
Well, when you live high, the fall is gonna be very high.
I've been calling and calling and calling. Where were you?
I read the manuscript. Frankly, Mary, I'm worried. Wake up and smell the cappuccino.
Sad Mary Fisher. She's learning that men who burn so hot for a mistress cool off fast when the mistress starts acting like a wife.
Did she not think that he was gonna cheat on her?
You should tell him how you feel.
You really think so? I can't come right out and say, I love you, Bobby. I mean, what if I scare him off or something?
How could telling a man that you love him possibly scare him off?
I love you, Bobby. I do. I really, truly love you. Oops. I told him I loved him, and he fired me.
Well, maybe you were a little naive, but he certainly seemed like a nice guy, an honest businessman.
Honest? Okay. Is there anything such as an honest businessman?
He cheats his own clients.
He does?
He skims the interest off their accounts and wires it to a bank in Switzerland.
Poor Olivia. She had learned something about life and love. But more importantly, she had learned the secret access code to Bob's clients' accounts. It's not exactly like we were framing Bob. We were just making his thievery a little more obvious.
Yeah. He was doing it himself anyway, so...
Clearly, this novel is an utter waste of time, paper, ink, and shelf space.
I hate to say I told you so.
Looks like a fan letter. You know what I'm thinking? I think we should go on a little vacation, just you and me. Have some Coco Locos, some pina coladas, just relax, recharge your old batteries. God, I'd love that.
You bastard!
No! Mary! You know you're the only woman I've ever been faithful to!
Let's get together.
Stop that!
I was gonna say, isn't she a child?
You young man.
Why is he drinking? He's a child! I'm saying she's a child who sucks her thumb. Why was Garcia all over her? That should count as a felony.
Robert Patchett, I have a warrant for your arrest.
Ooh.
For what? For fraud and embezzlement.
Bye-bye, Bobby.
My God, I love her. Is he crying? Why is he crying?
26 counts of fraud and embezzlement. We're looking at $200,000 to $300,000 in fines.
That's a lot of money.
Plus 2 to 5 years in prison. I have learned that Judge Phillips will be hearing your case, and that is very good news. Judge Phillips tends to be very considerate towards white-collar criminals. Our defense will claim that a virus somehow crept into your computer, causing a mistaken transfer of money. We can show that the largest transfer of money came from Mary's own account. We all know that was a mistake, right?
Absolutely. How the hell did a bum like me wind up with a wonderful woman like you?
Gee, I don't know. You cheated on your wife with her, then you cheated on her with your secretary. You're whitewashing yourself completely. You are just a Class A douchebag.
Oh, don't you dare touch me. I think I was born yesterday.
Hey, what is the matter?
It's bad enough stealing from your own clients.
steal from the very hand that feeds you.
Mary!
Anyway, I'm glad that this happened, because now I get to see the real you, you sleazy son of a bitch.
Good for you.
I sure can. Oh, it's no problem. For you, anything. Yes, the job is working out very well.
See, be nice to people.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that, dear.
Please be seated. The fact remains that the defendant stole large sums of money from his clients. Court therefore finds Robert Patchett, orders him to serve a prison term of 18 months.
Uncle! That's my wife, Ruth!
Wife? No. No. Far from it.
Poor Bob. I almost felt sorry for him. Almost. Mary Fisher no longer wants her palace by the sea. She doesn't love my husband anymore either. Bob has grown accustomed to a very different lifestyle.
What the hell did you do now, Patchett?
I don't understand. I've only had it in for 20 minutes.
You jerk. You put it in at 5:25 and it's supposed to be at 3:50.
Hello, Ruth.
Hello, Bob.
I get out in a couple months. Maybe I can come visit, cook you all dinner.
That'd be nice.
I wouldn't let him within 5 miles of myself.
People can change. That's why you can't give up on them.
Okay, let's talk about it. Okay, that was me watching She-Devil. I liked it. Regarding her children, I wasn't really okay with how she could just leave them for such a long time. However, she did get them back, so she never intended to just leave them. My favorite character of the film, definitely the mother, Mama Fisher. She was awesome. The dog, they didn't have to kill the dog. That made me sad. But I did really enjoy it. The thing that came up in my mind is a saying from my country. It says, "Köld er kvenna ráð," and that literally translates to "cold is a woman's revenge." That repeatedly went through my head when I watched this film. 3.5 out of 5. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I put out new videos 5 days a week. And also, if you want to give me suggestions, just comment down below or hit my social media links. They're all in the description box down below and I check them regularly. I'll see you in the next video.